Imagine doing all this hooping and hollering, talking about federal waste and wasteful spending, and you are engaging in a real estate scam to cause the American public to foot the bill for billions of dollars, okay? I'm talking about the federal return to work orders for federal employees. Now, first and foremost, telework is not new. It's not new to the federal government. It's not because of COVID. We see that the Telework Enhancement Act was passed in 2010 by the 111th Congress. That is the most productive Congress in history, by the way. And this isn't just about being convenient for the workers. It's also good for the American public, because if there's some sort of emergency, they can't get to the office building, weather issues, what have you, they can work from where they are, and it doesn't stop the critical services that are provided to American citizens, okay? It's very good for everybody. But during COVID, even more people started to work from home, of course, and you know what they said? They said, you know what? We could get rid of some more of these leases on these federal buildings. We're just wasting money. And they saved billions of dollars getting rid of these offices because more people were working from home. Now, despite what people in the GOP are lying about, 87% of federal workers are not fully remote. It's only about 10%, about 228,000 people. Everybody else is on some sort of hybrid schedule, and it was like that long before. Like HHS, for example, their union negotiated like a 50% telework agreement long before COVID, where folks could work from home about 2-3 days a week, go to the office about 2-3 days a week. It was a good way to share office space. Then you didn't have to give everybody their own individual office, for example. Like, it was working and saving money. It's been working for years. But now that man put in an executive order on January 20th telling everybody to go back to the office. Well, at the same time, he and Muskrat said, oh, we're going to cut more leases. And that's weird, right? Because where is everybody going to go work if you're sending them back to the office 5 days a week? And they weren't even going to the office 5 days a week before the pandemic, okay? But if you look at the return to work memos that are being sent to employees, it says, as real estate developments occur. How strange. I wonder if somebody in Muskrat's circle is going to benefit from these real estate developments. It wouldn't surprise me, because we gave up leases, right, when it was during COVID and property was even cheaper. Now things are high as hell with inflation, and we're going to spend even more money, more of our tax dollars buying office space. Not only that, the regulations require that if you are a fully remote worker and the government says you got to go into an office, they have to pay 25% of your salary in relocation fees, okay? Now, 228,000 people at the average salary of about $80,000 per year, 25% of that, that's $4.5 billion. Just to get all these people back in an office. So we're talking about billions of dollars spent on office space that's not necessary, and billions of dollars to relocate people. That sounds wasteful, doesn't it? So I've put together a little script for you, okay? You can find it right here. And you can also read more about this issue on my Substack at www.bookersquared.com. Don't forget the 3 W's in the front, because it's going to reroute you to my old blog, and I'm sorry about that. But you can use this script, call your congressman and say you don't want this waste.